Goliath stands as a towering figure in the Bible, both literally and figuratively. He is the Philistine champion, a warrior of immense size and strength. His story is a testament to the power of faith and courage in the face of overwhelming odds. But just how tall was Goliath? The Bible offers varying accounts, sparking debate and intrigue for centuries. Let's delve into the world of ancient measurements, archaeology, and genetics to uncover the truth about Goliath's stature. The Bible describes Goliath's height in cubits and spans, ancient units of measurement. However, the exact conversion of these units to modern measurements is debated. Different versions of the Bible present slightly different figures. Some texts claim Goliath stood at 6 cubits and a span, while others describe him as 4 cubits and a span. This discrepancy has led to varying interpretations of Goliath's true height, ranging from around 9 feet to over 13 feet tall. To understand the true scale of Goliath's height, we need to decode the ancient units of measurement used to describe him. The cubit, typically the length of a forearm from elbow to fingertips, varied between cultures and time periods. Similarly, the span, measured from the tip of the thumb to the tip of the little finger with the hand outstretched, was not standardized. These inconsistencies make it challenging to pinpoint Goliath's exact height in modern terms. Archaeological excavations in Gath, Goliath's supposed hometown, offer tantalizing clues about the stature of its inhabitants. While no skeletal remains directly attributable to Goliath have been found, discoveries of city gates and fortifications suggest a people of considerable size and strength. The scale of these structures implies that the Philistines, Goliath's people, were likely taller and more robust than their Israelite counterparts. However, these findings don't definitively confirm Goliath's extraordinary height. Section 5. The Science of Giants, Acromegalic Gigantism explained. Modern science provides another perspective on Goliath's potential size. Acromegalic gigantism, a condition caused by an overproduction of growth hormone, could explain Goliath's extraordinary stature. This condition, often caused by a benign tumor on the pituitary gland, leads to excessive growth in bones, cartilage, and soft tissues. If Goliath indeed suffered from acromegalic gigantism, it would explain his imposing size and potentially shed light on his eventual downfall. Section 6. Goliath among giants, comparing stature across time. Throughout history, the concept of giants has fascinated humanity. From ancient myths to historical records, the idea of towering figures has been a recurring theme. But how do these legendary giants compare to real-life examples of extraordinary height? Comparing Goliath's estimated height to other historical and modern cases of gigantism provides further context. Goliath, often described as a giant in biblical texts, is said to have stood at an astonishing height. But how does this compare to documented cases of gigantism in more recent history? Robert Wadlow, the tallest man in recorded history, reached a towering height of 8 feet 11 inches. Born in 1918, Wadlow's extraordinary height was due to an overactive pituitary gland, which caused his body to produce excessive amounts of growth hormone. His height was meticulously documented, providing a clear benchmark for human growth potential. While this is significantly shorter than some interpretations of Goliath's height, it demonstrates the potential for human growth to reach extraordinary levels. Wadlow's case is a modern example, but historical records also mention other individuals of remarkable height, though often with less precise measurements. Considering the variability in ancient measurements and the possibility of exaggeration in biblical accounts, Goliath's height, while impressive, might not have been as outlandish as some believe. Ancient measurements were not standardized, and cultural storytelling often amplified the traits of notable figures. Thus, while Goliath's height is often cited as extraordinary, it may have been within the realm of possibility for someone with gigantism in ancient times. This comparison helps us understand the blend of myth and reality in historical accounts of giants. Section 7. The Burden of Gigantism, Health Challenges Faced by Goliath. While gigantism might seem like a superpower, it often comes with a host of health complications. Individuals with acromegaly can experience joint pain, heart problems, vision impairment, and a shortened lifespan. Goliath, if he did have this condition, would likely have faced similar challenges. His immense size, while intimidating, could have also made him more susceptible to injury and illness. Section 8. Goliath's vulnerability. How gigantism may have led to his defeat. Goliath's potential health issues offer a new perspective on his defeat at the hands of David. Gigantism, a condition caused by an overproduction of growth hormone, can lead to a range of physical challenges. These challenges, while making Goliath an imposing figure, might have also been his Achilles' heel. His size, while a strength in some respects, could have also made him slow and cumbersome. The sheer mass of his body would require more energy and effort to move, potentially slowing his reactions in the heat of battle. This sluggishness could have been a critical disadvantage when facing a nimble opponent like David. Vision problems, a common symptom of acromegaly, might have made it difficult for him to track the swift David. Acromegaly, often associated with gigantism, can lead to issues such as double vision or tunnel vision. In a fast-paced combat scenario, these vision impairments could severely hinder one's ability to respond to quick movements and attacks. In essence, the very condition that made Goliath extraordinary might have also contributed to his downfall. His immense size and strength, while intimidating, came with significant drawbacks. The physical limitations imposed by gigantism, such as reduced mobility and impaired vision, could have made him vulnerable to a more agile and strategic opponent. David's victory, therefore, might not just be a tale of underdog triumph, but also a reflection of how Goliath's own body betrayed him in the end. Section 9. Goliath's true stature. A modern scientific perspective. The true height of Goliath remains a mystery, shrouded in the mists of time and the complexities of ancient measurements. Ancient texts and manuscripts provide varying accounts, often influenced by the cultural and historical contexts in which they were written. These discrepancies make it challenging to pinpoint an exact figure. While the Bible presents him as a giant, the exact extent of his stature is debatable. Some sources suggest he was over 9 feet tall, while others propose a more modest height. The term giant itself could have been a metaphor for his formidable presence and strength rather than a literal description of his size. Archaeological findings suggest a people of above-average height in Goliath's time, particularly among certain warrior classes. Excavations have unearthed skeletal remains that indicate individuals who were significantly taller than the average person of that era. These discoveries provide a fascinating glimpse into the physical characteristics of ancient populations, while modern science offers plausible explanations for his extraordinary size. Genetic research has identified specific markers that could account for exceptional height, such as growth hormone anomalies or genetic mutations. These scientific insights help us understand how someone like Goliath could have existed. Whether Goliath stood at 9 feet or 13 feet, the debate continues among scholars and enthusiasts alike. Height comparison charts and historical reenactments illustrate the range of possibilities, sparking ongoing discussions about the accuracy of ancient records and the interpretation of historical data. His story continues to captivate and inspire. The tale of David and Goliath transcends mere historical curiosity, resonating with audiences across generations. It speaks to the universal themes of bravery, resilience, and the triumph of the underdog. He serves as a reminder that even in the face of overwhelming odds, courage, ingenuity, and a touch of faith can prevail. The story of David and Goliath is often cited in motivational contexts, symbolizing the power of determination and strategic thinking in overcoming seemingly insurmountable challenges. Ultimately, Goliath's true legacy lies not in his physical stature, but in the enduring power of his story. This narrative has been passed down through generations, adapted into various forms of media, and continues to be a source of inspiration and reflection. It reminds us that the essence of a story often holds more significance